Welcome to my unboxing and first look at the BenQ Joybee GP2. So the GP1 was an LED lit projector in a very small form factor meant to be portable. The GP2 is now an HD LED lit projector. So that means you will never, and never is an asterisk, because if you ran it forever, it might eventually run out, but you will never have to replace the bulb with an expensive replacement bulb. Pretty cool. This one also is HD now, so it's 720p. You've got multimedia connectivity, which I'll show you when we open it up, an iPhone/iPod dock, and I've seen this in action already, very cool. And you can even get a detachable battery that'll run the unit for 2 hours on battery life. Actually, I believe the BenQ site quotes 3 hours. So somewhere in the 2 to 3 hour range, not 100% sure. Which is great for travel, great for portability. Let's see what else BenQ has to say for themselves on here. So, HD ready, 2-watt speaker, so it does have included speakers, so it'll do audio over HDMI. USB reader, SD card reader, so you can play from pretty much any source. 2 gigs of built-in memory, so you can play from any of those sources. You can play from your, oh, it's not even on here, but you can play from the iPod dock. It has a document viewer. It supports USB display. There's the brightness. I've seen this thing up to about 70 inches though, with no issues whatsoever. Very cool. It has auto keystone, instant on and off, LEDs, and it runs for 30,000 hours without replacing the bulb. So that is pretty much in that sort of never time frame. Here's the unit itself, which comes in a great carrying case this time around, especially when compared to the GP1. We've got an included remote. So I'm just go ahead and put some little Ziploc bag here, show you guys the remote functionality that is included with the GP2. If I can, there we go. Okay, so you can navigate the menus. I'm holding it upside down, sorry guys. You can, oh look at that, dedicated controls for your iPhone or iPod. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see what else is included in here. We got the power adapter, so small power brick, and there's even room inside the case. This was one of the things that BenQ received complaints about with the GP1, was that there wasn't room in the carry travel case to put the power adapter. Well, now they have designed a special compartment right next to the projector for you to put that in there, and there you go, nice and compact. We've also got adapter cables included. We've got composite, we've got iPhone, and then we've got VGA. Neat keen, and finally a USB cable. So let's have a look at the unit itself. Pull that out and take these off. Take this off. Okay, so pretty glossy, pretty shiny. Also got a nice like anodized aluminum, brushed aluminum finish here with the BenQ logo. There's all of your navigation. These are all touch sensitive buttons, including the OK in the middle. On the side, we find ventilation. There's a heat sink that you can clearly see through there. We've also got a focus wheel. On this side, we see the lens itself, which has got a big old fat fingerprint on it, but nothing you can't take care of. There you go. Oh, it's not much better. Okay, more heat sinks and a heat pipe even. There, hopefully you can see in there. Yep. Okay, on this side, we find the business end of the unit. So there is your USB, so you can run content off USB. There's your mini B. There is your PC/AV. So, oh, I see. Okay, so that adapter, where'd that go? Where did the adapter go? Ah, okay. So this adapter allows you to run VGA or composite. And this, what looked like an iPhone adapter to me, really looks an awful lot like an iPhone adapter to me, plugs right into there and gives you those options. You've also got mini HDMI, so you can plug that right into your tablet, smartphone, whatever the case may be. Audio in, headphones, or audio out. Very cool, because what that means is with the HDMI, you're not stuck with the 2-watt speakers that are included. You can also plug them into outside external speakers. Very neat. And DC power in. Here we have more ventilation. Such a small unit, as well as, oh, what's this? Aha, SD card slot. It's such a small unit, ventilation is going to be key, because even though we're using LEDs, it's still a lot of light that's being generated, a lot of heat that's going to be generated. There's where you plug in the external battery pack. And let's go ahead and give me a couple minutes and I'll get this set up so we can watch something on it. So this is fairly straightforward. I've plugged my, my iPhone in. It says press OK to connect, so I press OK. iPod dock, source searching. Okay. It's pretty bright in here, you guys, but hopefully you can kind of see the point. So here's the size of the image. Cameraman, if you just want to have a look at the blinds, we aren't able to get them any more closed than that. So I would say in a darker room, actually here, maybe I can close them a little bit better. Ah, there we go. Okay. So in a darker room that's properly set up for a presentation, you can get a pretty darn good image out of this guy that is, here, about this big. No issues whatsoever. Very cool for such a portable unit. Now I'm running SD content now, so let me find something HD, and give me a sec here, guys. So right now I'm using my favorite iPhone app. This is Air Video, and I can play back any video that is on my my Windows Home server at home. So let me just see. Here's something HD. Just adjusting the volume down here, guys, with the included remote. So yeah, no big deal. I'm going to go ahead and put that there, and I've got something HD to play back for you guys. So from the beginning, okay, outputting through TV output, so to speak. And there we go. So that is running at probably a downsampled 720p, because remember, this is streaming from my home computer all the way here. But I just want to give you guys some size perspective for the image. So kind of here's me. Here, I'm 5'6". Apparently your arm span is about your height. So yeah, it looks like we've got about a 5-foot wide image here coming out of this projector that looks pretty darn good. I'm very, very impressed with how easy it was to set up the GP2. I think for, you know what, here, I'm just gonna turn on the light. I think for gamers that are running out of their, that are still living in sort of one room and they want a projector or they want a big screen and they don't necessarily have the means to buy and mount, a big 50-inch TV or something like that, for $550, this thing is a killer value to set up a nice big screen on the cheap and put it away in a very, very small form factor whenever you don't want to use it. Plus, eliminating that bulb replacement factor is huge and awesome. Very, very cool. Big thanks to BenQ for providing this unit for us to check out. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos. So here I am set up on a much larger wall, although I'm actually not projecting a much larger image just yet. Let's go ahead and see how big we can get it. This is a very brightly lit room right now. There are lights directly above it. So right now the image is probably about, I'd say 5.5, 6 feet wide. And I'm just going to level it off, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn the lights off in here. Just going to head over to the other side and turn off the light and show you guys, oh, that looks so good, what kind of results we get with, this is HD content playing off cameraman's iPhone, not my own. And here we go, I'm just going to, something to do with some Victoria's Secret thing. Image quality and color is just outstanding. I'm going to change my angle a little bit here so that I'm straight on and zoom in a little bit so that there we go. So it looks just awesome. So once again, thanks to BenQ for allowing us to check out the GP2. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips and all that good stuff.